Hello, 6th graders. This is Mrs. Herrick speaking. When people ask you what you've been learning at school, what is your answer? It could be a variety of things, such as a really cool activity you did in class. You could also answer, I don't know, or even nothing. I would challenge you any day of the week if your answer was the last two. Even if you can't remember exactly what the lecture was about in class, or your homework was a review of something you already knew, you've already learned a lot in the last 3 weeks. You've figured out the layout of the school. You've learned what is expected of you from multiple teachers and your principal. You've met new people and learned about them. You may have even figured out a way to budget yourself for lunchroom extras. Maybe you figured that on your own, or maybe you learned it the hard way when your parent discovered $12 worth of ice cream charges on your lunch account. You know who you are. Either way, from the moment you get up and start your day, you are learning. Being in school is hard work, and learning all day can be exhausting. It can feel overwhelming, but it is also fun, challenging, and rewarding, even if you don't see the rewards right away. If you think back to your first day to discovery, to now, I would venture to guess you've learned some things that have even surprised you, things you may have thought impossible before you started middle school. Some of those things we are actually going to talk about today. And with that, I'm going to review the lunchroom I can statements in just a moment.
Hi, 6th graders. Today was the first day of a la carte items in the lunchroom, and I feel like it went really well. I want to make sure that you're super clear on the expectations of our lunchroom, just because it's good to have reminders from time to time, especially when the year gets going. So you would fill out a sheet. I said just a minute! Just a minute! Anyway, back to our I can statements that you had filled out earlier on the sheet and handed in to me is I can walk to and from the cafeteria in a responsible manner, keeping voices off, hands and feet to yourself, mindful of other traffic in the hallways. I can stand in the lunch line in a responsible manner, hands and feet to yourself, not shouting, keeping the line moving smoothly, using your manners in the lunchroom, being polite to all staff, saying please and thank you, excuse me, just those good social skills. Picking up your table and surrounding area to keep it clean, even if the trash isn't yours. Not messing around with your food or other people's food, cleaning up spills. I can keep all drink in the lunchroom and will not take any food or drink items out of the lunchroom other than bottles of water. Plus a good fruity. Chicken, I got a couple. I'm going to be respectful of everyone's right to sit in an open seat in that section, meaning I'm not going to save the seat for someone, nor am I going to tell someone else to sit elsewhere. I can enjoy my social time in the lunchroom responsibly. No inappropriate language or noises, keeping hands and feet to yourself, no shouting, those types of things. Oh my goodness, this foot fell off. Make sure that you're mindful of choosing the items that you pick for a la carte and how much money you're spending on a la carte items. So, anyway, in a nutshell, those were the overall rules for lunchroom. So, as long as you stick by those, there should be no trouble in the lunchroom. So, thank you so much and have a good day. Hi, 6.
So we've talked a lot about self-regulation. That is the ability to control your emotions and actions at any given situation. In the video that you just watched of me going through the lunchroom expectations, what zones do you think I went through? Look at your classroom zones poster and determine what zone or zones I was in during that short time. I'm pretty sure some of you said the red zone for when I shouted, and maybe yellow zone for when I got distracted by objects such as my armadillo whose foot fell off. Some of you maybe have said green when I was calm. What I want you to think about is, what behaviors did you see in that video that were expected? Those behaviors that you might have expected when you were prepared to watch this video. What behaviors did you not expect to see when you started to watch this video? Did you know that your behavior impacts the feelings of those around you? You might not have expected me to scream at the person knocking at the door like that. It might have made some of you feel anxious, or wonder what other things I might do during the course of the video. Expected behaviors are things that people do that other people think are friendly, helpful, and respectful to others. When I was talking in a calm voice and going through the lunchroom rules without fidgeting or being distracting, that was an example of an expected behavior. Expected behaviors make people feel safe, feel good, and feel happy. Unexpected behaviors are just the opposite. Unexpected behaviors are things that people do or say that other people think are not friendly, that are hurtful, that are unusual, or are disrespectful. For example, there were probably some unusual things you saw in my lunchroom video. Also, if someone is being rude, mean, bullying, or unsafe, those would be unexpected behaviors. As I've said before, the only thing you can control is yourself. However, all of us have the ability to impact or affect other people's feelings by what zone you're in. If you're working in a group and are in the red zone, slamming your book around, giving people angry looks, or refusing to do your part, it impacts the people around you. When working in a group, expected behaviors would be to communicate appropriately, do your fair share, collaborate, and work with those around you. That doesn't mean that there won't be times of conflict, or even that you can't be in a red zone when working with a group. However, it is the behaviors that you show during that time that impact those around you. If you are in the red and you let your group know you're upset, and that if you need to take a break to calm down, that would be a way to take back control and hopefully be able to conduct yourself with expected behaviors. All of us have had unexpected behaviors at one time or another, even adults, even me. The important thing to think about is, how does my behavior in the zone that I'm in impact how I feel and how others may feel? Is what I'm doing at this time the expected behavior for this situation? Or is it an unexpected behavior? When a person demonstrates unexpected behaviors, others around them may have uncomfortable thoughts about that person. They may not want to sit by that person or be in a group with that person. When a person demonstrates expected behaviors, others will have comfortable thoughts about you and feel comfortable around you. We are going to watch this first video clip. It's from one of my favorite movies, Elf. As you watch and hopefully enjoy this video, think about what zone Buddy the Elf is in, what behaviors he's demonstrating, either expected or unexpected. Watch the reactions of those around him and see if they think Buddy's behaviors are expected or unexpected.
Shooby-dooby! Don't you know each cloud contains banners from heaven? Shooby-dooby! You'll find your fortune falling all over town. You should have your brother.
Well, this is unexpected.
He's up,
There
upside
we go.
down, and trading for a package of sunshine and ravioli. Macaroni, if you want the things you love.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody. It's great to meet you.
Oh, you, hey.
Hi.
Now come over here, boy. Sam. And every time it rains, it rains. And don't you know it's crocodile? And every time it rains, it rains. And don't you know it's crocodile?
Sit.
Find your fortune falling.
Sit.
Yep, all over town, all over town, all over town. Hey, sit down, get up. The cops are down, we live up. How about those days, those are right? Igalama Hungalis.
Remember, all of the zones are okay, and a person may experience a couple or all of the zones during the course of a day. For example, if you were told you were going to go to a friend's house after school, or the plans changed, you may feel sad, which is the blue zone, or even mad, which is the red zone. It is perfectly fine to be in either of these zones if that would happen, but there are expected ways to manage these behaviors. Thinking through if people would have good or comfortable thoughts as a result of the behavior. For example, if you scream at your mom on the phone when she tells you can't go to your friend's house, that would be an unexpected behavior, and also, as a result, you may not get to go to your friend's house the next time. As we continue to learn about the zones, we will talk about strategies for dealing with expected and unexpected behaviors. I want you to look at the screen and see some of these things. Think about them. Are they expected or unexpected? Throwing your pencil at someone who's bugging you. That would be an unexpected behavior. Saving a seat for a friend at lunch and telling others they can't sit there. That would be an unexpected behavior. Covering your ears when someone is talking to you. That would be an unexpected behavior. Letting a teacher know at an appropriate time you would like to use the restroom. That is an expected behavior. Yelling at a classmate because they won't stop looking at you. That is an unexpected behavior. Using whole body listening, having your eyes on your speaker, hands and feet to self, no side conversations when the teacher is going over the instructions for the lesson. That is an expected behavior. Throwing your books on the floor because you're angry at your teacher. That would be an unexpected behavior. Tapping the person in front of you so they can't pay attention in class. That is an unexpected behavior. Helping a new student find their way to class and introducing them to the teacher. That would be an expected behavior. Walking in the hallway. Expected behavior. Running in the hallway. Unexpected behavior. Saying hello to your friends in the team center before school starts. Expected behavior. Saying mean things to others about a person behind their back or to their face. That is an unexpected behavior. Thank you so much, 6th graders. I hope you have a wonderful day and continue to build that foundation for success.